So I really wanted to try disc golfing by myself, but I also wanted to be able to attempt that with as little people around. So everybody, welcome to... I have 2 discs, and by at first glance you'd think, oh cool, one green, one orange. And then at second glance you realize they're the exact same disc. I didn't realize that when I bought them, but I'm not mad. That means if I lose one, I just have a spare of that disc. I drew on both. This one has nice Danny Phantom reference. And this one, I'm surprisingly proud of. This one's a Charizard reference. If you're watching this and you like disc golf, these are Champion Colossus distance drivers. Do I have a putter? No, I don't putt with putters. I putt with drivers. Why? I think for a long time I didn't know that there was a putter. I'm also trying something out that's very interesting. So in disc golf, you can lose your disc very easily if you don't keep track of where you threw it and it goes into the thick woods or thick grass, whatever. I found these things called little tile stickers that if you press a button on your phone, it'll make this ring out. It weighs about 5 grams, so I don't think it's gonna affect the flight of the disc that much, if at all, especially since it's right in the center of the disc, so it's not weighting one side or the other. But we'll see 2 things. We'll see if that's true, and we'll also see if they stay on after even just one toss. Let's go. So I don't think I need to wonder if I got here early enough anymore. The streets were near completely empty the entire drive over here, and that was a 20-minute drive. And then there are only 2 cars in the parking lot. It seems like absolutely nobody is playing Frisbee golf right now, which is great. Also, that noise you're hearing is this place also has a mini golf course, and it's one of those water wheels. I can't remember the actual name for it right now. It might be a water wheel. Obviously, I can't physically hold the camera and throw the disc at the same time. Some of these places have tables set up, so I'm gonna do my best to get shots the way that I can. I thought about bringing my tripod out here, but if anybody else was out here, I didn't want to be wasting anybody's time setting up a tripod at every shot. Hole 1, the infamous trees. Nobody likes these trees, but we have to get through it because that's hole number 1. I always try and shoot the gap on this one, and I've only gotten it, I think, 3 times. Oh, that's a fantastic throw. Not only did I make it through the trees, but I made it all the way to here. I'm not very good at putting, but this is eagleable. I did say eagleable. I fell short of the basket. That's a birdie. That's nig 1. Hole 2 starts here. The hole is all the way over there at the top of the hill. That's another, I would say that's an all right toss. All right, I ended up by the tree. Not a good spot. Also, the thing is gone already. Oh, that felt way too close. I didn't realize the disc was gonna be this soaking wet by hole 2. Hole 3 starts here all the way down there within the bushes. Let's see if this camera can actually find it. There it is. That has distance. Ooh, that bounce. Ooh, that roll. So this might be eagleable. Not a bad shot at all. Should I hard putt to get it? That was a good move. That's an eagle. That's nig 4, baby. Hole number 4. It's a pretty open area, especially for a four-hander like myself. That right ahead, that's the goal. Oh. You know what? Not a terrible bounce. That was really close. We are par in this one, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Still nig 4. Hole 5. Another par 3, but very, very straight on. I have got a lot of overbite today on my tosses. So I had a far but not accurate toss on this hole. Good to know. Ooh, all right, I'll take the par. Still nig 4. Hole 6, a par 4 that everybody argues should be a par 3. On the other side of this tree, the worst ironic moment is that this is exactly why I got those beepers, and yet they fell off already, so can't do that. Fun fact, I watched the footage back to see where my disc went, and apparently I stopped recording when I put the camera down, so I don't even have somewhat footage of where it went. I'm an idiot. All right, we've got it. This is a great toss. Who am I kidding? And he sinks the eagle after all of that time. Neg 6. Fun fact, I took long enough trying to find that there is now a person in front of me and behind me. Hole 7 starts here, and then down the forest towards the man. That's hole 7, still a par 3, not to be confused with this hole. Oh, but all right. I know this one bounced over here. Very good. So that's just a free par. All right, neg 6 after 7. Hole 8's a tricky one because it's straight ahead with this giant tree in the way, which is bad for forehanders like myself. And then behind a chunk of trees there. Oh, that's a beautiful toss. I said it was beautiful. It turns out somehow I found the exact heart of all of these trees, which means that is not an easy putt. Ah, rough feeling. All right, still neg 6. Just for where I usually stand on how well I frolf on this course specifically, the best that I've ever had going into the hill, which you'll see eventually, is a neg 4. So I'm doing better than I've ever done. Ah yes, hole number 9. Supposedly the easiest one to ace, and yet also the easiest one to overthink because it's a fairly short, straight shot ahead. Maybe today is the day where I don't over or undershoot it, and I get it on camera. Tree assist. Oh my god! I really thought that was going in. I don't know how well you could see that, but the disc rose and then hit the tree and almost shot directly into the basket. And I have, to my friends, always said I would love it if my first hole-in-one was a tree assist, and it was so painfully close there. I'm not kidding. It was so painfully close. That being said, I will take the birdie and take a neg 7 into the next hole. By the way, we've been playing what's called the gauntlet, which is just a handful of par 3s. This is the end of the gauntlet. This is the final par 3. After this, everything on the back half is a par 4. However, this one's very painful because it's just a long stretch of woods and then a tree at the center of the woods, and then you can't really see it, but basically behind that tree is the, yeah, now you can. That's the hole. Oh, baby. Still a really good toss. All right, not quite out of the woods. That worked a little way too well. This is gonna be for par, which means that for the first time in my career, I'm gonna go neg 7 into the hill. There's a walking path over there to get up here nicely, but then there's also this path. I am stupidly lucky I did not trip up the hill in my white pants. All right, it's all par 4s starting from here, the hill, which starts here at the top of, well, a hill, and goes all the way out to there. I don't know if you saw that at all, but I hit a tree and started to shoot off to the right, then hit another tree and shot back out into the open. Not bad at all. Heck yeah, I will take the birdie for neg 8. Hole number 12 starts here, goes down here, and then curves off to the right, way back there behind those bushes. Oh, if that goes to the right, that is a magnificent toss. Are you kidding me? So, what I was saying was this is where the hole is. It comes down and then it's a right angle, straight shot all the way down here. I didn't realize where my disc would be. Okay, so that's a free eagle. That's neg 10. So, hole number 13, very similar to hole 7, I believe it is, which is a very straight shot down these woods. It is all the way down there. And unless the throw is pretty dang good, I'm sorry I got that on camera, bud. Unless the throw is pretty dang good, it's gonna get only halfway there on the first toss. Missed those trees? Oh, it did! Oh, it missed the trees! Holy cow, that's a good toss. Considering I'm what, neg 10 right now, and I guess I'm in the area for an eagle and could go neg 12, this is a phenomenal round. You know, fun fact, the main thing that's kept me from playing Frisbee golf solo for so long is the fear that I was gonna get my first ace solo, so nobody would be around to confirm it, which means that everybody would deny it. I never thought of just bringing a camera and filming the entire round. All right, so I overtossed the eagle shot. That's fine, I still got the birdie. It's still neg 11 going into the last few holes. Just for reference, I'm neg 11 and there are 5 holes left, which means that if I birdie the rest, which I should, I'm gonna finish neg 16, which is the best that I've ever done. All right, hole 14 starts here. Woo, goes way, way, way out there. And then there's just one huge tree and then the hole. Oh wow, another beautiful toss. That might be the best throw I've ever had on this hole ever. A very, very kind lady walking a dog just walked by and said that my throw was amazing, and I think that that might be the highlight of the morning. I'm just gonna say this might be unreasonably good for me because it's right here, and this means that I could eagle this, which means that this could actually go up to neg 17 game. It's a floater, but it's in, which means that I'm neg 13. I know for a fact I've finished neg 13 before. I think I've finished neg 14. There is a chance that I have finished neg 15, but all I know is that one of my friends for sure has finished neg 15. I know for a fact that I have never finished above neg 15. That is for certain. And I am on pace for a neg 17. Hole 15 starts here, and then there is a long path. I usually go up to the left of this thin tree right here. And then past that tree, there is the hole way down there. Oh, that's gonna hit the tree, isn't it? No, it missed it. It's not in the best position, but it did get the distance. I don't remember if I said it at the beginning of this, but I've only used that Charizard disc like once or twice, and I mean 1 or 2 tosses, not 1 or 2 games. I don't know why, because it's the exact same disc as the Danny Phantom one, so I'm glad I'm trying it, getting out of the way of the fact that it is the exact same, and it got me to here. All right, I'm gonna try Danny now. This is still just a free birdie, which means that I'm neg 14 with 3 holes left. So this is hole 16, a pretty straight shot. I know it looks hilly, but it doesn't really matter. And then there's the hole. And throwing forehand, that's a pretty simple throw forward and then a curve to the right. I don't want to jinx it, but this one's usually pretty eagleable. I have had some very awful tosses on this that leads to a birdie, but never anything worse than a birdie here. It's got the distance, but it did bounce way too far off to the side. So it's gonna be a birdie. Usually on this hole, you can actually just land right around the basket. I am here, which is technically an all right toss. All right, Charizard, let's do this. Heck yeah, that is an eagle, which means that that is now neg 16, which means now I'm on pace for a neg 18. Dang. All right, I think hole 17 is unanimously my worst hole. I usually hit this giant tree over here, even though I throw forehand and it's out of the way. Up ahead, there is a stack of trees over a tiny hill. There's the goal right behind those. It's got some distance. It's over the hill, so that's pretty good. It landed here. There's the hole. This is also eagleable. Oh my God. Oh my God, yes. Is that neg 18 now? Unbelievable. I'm on pace for my team best, which is where me and a partner both get to throw. And then we get to pick the best throw and then continue picking the best throws as long as one of them is thrown by each of us. And that record is neg 19, and that was amazing when that happened. So the fact that I'm doing this solo is, my friends are not gonna believe this video. I'm filming it so they would believe it if something happened like an ace or whatnot. And instead I'm getting my best record ever, and it's on tape, and they're still not gonna believe it. All right, hole 18, the final hole, just a long, long straight shot. And then right off to the left side is the hole. Not bad. Let's toss this bad boy up. spraying water everywhere it goes, and landing within dang near tap range of the hole right here. And last but not least, a neg 19. Unbelievable. Okay, pros and cons list. Pros, best game I've ever had in my life. Cons, I didn't realize that it was gonna be all dewy this morning, and I wore white pants. That's on me. Pros, I got here before a lot of people. Cons, I somehow was here at the same time as 2 other people who were conveniently right behind me, and then at some point, right in front of me and right behind me. And they are still the only other 2 people here. Pros, I still have the entire day ahead of me. Cons, I still have the entire day ahead of me. This might be the end of the video. I think it is. Is this the end of the video? I can't see the bar. You can tell me if it's the end of the video. I can't tell me if it's the end of the video. Not now. Not while I'm filming this. I don't know, maybe I do something really cool in a couple of seconds. Who knows? Maybe the last second of this video is something amazing. I guess not. Actually, yeah, wait, one more thing. I did just get home, and I'm 25 minutes away from where I just was, and I just remembered that those tile sticker things that I put on the bottom of my discs, even though they fell off, I could still use the app on my phone to find them afterwards. And I didn't. So they're just there now. I guess I can still find them later?